Imagine reaching the end of your life with no regrets. Today we explore the choices, habits and mindset that help you live fully and fearlessly. Imagine a quiet evening years from now. You find yourself in a comfortable chair, perhaps with a warm cup of tea, as the sun sets outside your window. The day is calm, your mind is still, and you begin to drift back through the chapters of your life. It is in these quiet moments of reflection that we often meet our past selves. We remember the choices we made, the paths we took, and the ones we left unexplored. This is where the quiet echo of "what if" can sometimes begin to whisper, a gentle yet persistent question that hangs in the air, asking about the life we could have lived. Most people experience these moments. They are a universal part of the human journey. A life filled with infinite possibilities and finite time. We look back and wonder if we should have taken that chance, spoken our truth, or loved more bravely. The feeling is not one of failure, but of a quiet, lingering ache for a different outcome. It's the thought of a missed opportunity, a connection not nurtured, or a dream left to fade. This feeling is regret, and it has a powerful way of shaping how we see our past and, more importantly, how we feel in our present. Regret can often become a dominant theme in that narrative if we are not careful. It can color our memories with shades of disappointment and sorrow, making us believe that our best days are behind us. But what if regret wasn't an inevitable destination? What if it was simply a signpost, a signal from our inner selves pointing us toward what truly matters? The presence of regret in the lives of so many isn't a sentence but a lesson. It teaches us about our deepest desires and our most authentic values. This is the fundamental truth we will explore together today. The prospect of looking back on your life with a heavy heart does not have to be your story. Regret is not a mandatory chapter in the book of your life. It is a choice. And you have the power to choose differently, starting right now. We can learn from the regrets of others, understand their roots, and build a life so aligned with our true selves that the echo of "what if" fades into a quiet hum of contentment. The path forward is not about erasing the past, but about designing a future you will be proud to look back on. The journey to a life with fewer regrets begins with a simple yet powerful invitation. I invite you to imagine a different kind of future reflection. Picture yourself in that same quiet moment years from now, looking back not with longing but with a sense of deep peace and fulfillment. Imagine a life lived so fully, so honestly, so bravely, that when you trace your memories, you feel a sense of wholeness. This is not a fantasy. It is a tangible reality that you can build, one intentional choice at a time. This is the promise of a regret-free life. This guide is designed to be your personal roadmap on that journey. We will not be dealing in abstract philosophies or vague inspirations. Instead, we will focus on a practical framework, a clear and actionable plan to help you navigate the complexities of life with greater clarity and confidence. We will break down the psychology of regret, uncovering why we make choices that we later wish we hadn't. We will then build a toolkit of strategies, identifying your core values, cultivating daily habits that foster courage and connection. This is about creating a life by design, not by default. Think of one single thing in your life right now that feels misaligned, one area where you feel a potential regret might be forming. It could be a conversation you've been avoiding, a creative project you've been procrastinating on, or a relationship you haven't nurtured. Acknowledge it without judgment. Your commitment is simply to hold this one thing in your mind as we move forward. This will be your first step, your personal anchor, as we explore how to build a future you will never look back on with regret. Regret is more than just a fleeting feeling of disappointment. It is a painful cognitive and emotional state of wishing we had done something differently. It is born in the space between the life we have lived and the life we imagine we could have lived. This feeling doesn't just stay in the past. It casts a long shadow over our present, affecting our happiness, our confidence, and our ability to move forward with clarity. We face a crossroads, a decision to make, a risk to take, a word to speak. In that moment, we make a choice. We compare the actual outcome with a new, imagined outcome that seems far more desirable. When the gap between what is and what could have been feels vast and painful, regret is born. Understanding regret is not about blaming ourselves for past mistakes. It is an act of self-awareness and compassion. It's about recognizing that these feelings are signals from our deepest selves. If you regret not spending more time with your family, it signals that connection is a core value for you. If you regret not starting that business, it tells you that creativity, autonomy, or impact is something your soul craves. By examining our regrets without judgment, we can learn what truly matters to us, transforming this painful emotion into a powerful compass for our future decisions. We are not defined by our regrets, but we can be guided by them. The most prominent of these is the regret of not living a life true to oneself. Many people realize too late that they have lived the life others expected of them: parents, partners, society. A second major regret revolves around work and life balance. The phrase, "I wish I hadn't worked so hard," is a common refrain, especially from those who missed out on watching their children grow or nurturing their relationships. The third great shadow is the failure to express our true feelings, particularly to those we love. We often assume there will be more time, another day to say, "I love you, I'm sorry, I appreciate you." Finally, we see the intertwined regrets of playing it too safe and not allowing ourselves to be happier. Fear often drives our decisions, leading us to choose the comfortable, predictable path over the one that might lead to our greatest joy. The most powerful of these architects is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of judgment. Another architect is our natural inclination toward short-term thinking. Our brains are wired to prefer immediate gratification over long-term rewards. Social pressure is a third subtle architect of regret. We internalize expectations about what a successful life looks like. Finally, procrastination acts as the master builder for a house of regrets. We tell ourselves, "I'll start tomorrow." But tomorrow becomes next week, and next week becomes next year. By understanding these hidden forces, we can begin to dismantle their power. Awareness is the light that exposes these architects, and it is the first step toward taking back control of our own design. The most powerful tool you have to design a life you won't regret is clarity. Clarity about what truly matters to you. This clarity comes from identifying your core values. Circle the 5 to 7 words that feel most essential, the ones you would not be willing to compromise on. These are your non-negotiables. Write it down somewhere you can see it often. This simple act of naming and displaying your values is transformative. They cease to be abstract ideas and become active principles you can use to navigate every choice you make, ensuring you are always moving in a direction that feels true. Let's bring this framework to life with a short case study, choosing between a demanding job promotion and preserving time with family. First, Sarah clarifies her values. She recognizes that promotion supports security and growth, but conflicts with her primary value of family connection. Next, Sarah lists her options without judgment. This opens up a range of possibilities beyond a simple yes or no. Third, Sarah forecasts her feelings. Visualizing option A brings anxiety. Visualizing negotiating brings a sense of empowerment. Finally, she chooses aligned action. She approaches her boss armed with clarity. This values-based decision reduces her risk of future regret because she acted with integrity. A regret-free life is not built on a few bold, dramatic risks. It is built on a foundation of small, consistent acts of daily courage. This kind of courage is a practice, not a personality trait. It is a muscle that grows stronger with use. This discomfort is not a sign that you are doing something wrong. It is the feeling of courage itself. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a critical part of the process. It is not a final verdict. It is simply feedback. The key is to practice micro risks. These small actions help you build a tolerance for uncertainty. This mindset shift is liberating. It gives you permission to be imperfect, to be a beginner, to try and to stumble. The quality of your life is largely determined by the quality of your habits. These are the invisible architecture that supports your values and transforms your intentions into your reality. To make this achievable, use a simple 30-day plan. The goal is not perfection, but to build momentum through small, consistent wins. As we arrive at the end of our guide, the most important moment is upon you. It is the moment of choice. Knowledge without action remains just an idea. The true transformation begins now with the very next decision you make. I want to bring you back to the one single thing in your life that feels misaligned. This is your starting point. This is your first micro step. Do not wait for the perfect time. Do not wait for more confidence. Your courage will not come before the action. It will come from the action. Clarity won't be found in more thinking, but in the feedback you receive from taking that first imperfect step forward into the life that is waiting for you. This is how you begin to design a life you will never regret. This is how you start living a life you will be proud to look back on, with a heart full of peace, contentment, and the quiet confidence of a life fully and bravely lived. Your better life starts today. Thank you for watching. If this guide inspired you, please like and subscribe. Your support truly means a great deal and helps me bring more life-changing content to the channel. What's one change you want to make today to live with fewer regrets? Share your answer below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support helps this community grow. Thank you.